I'm Tatum. From the God's Graffiti project, my chapter is Chapter 1, The Story of Moses. I've been trying to find myself ever since I can remember. From January to December, I'm in a constant battle with my thoughts and my feelings. This void, this hole, it keeps growing instead of healing. See, oftentimes I wake up and constantly question my worth, my existence. Cause when I found out I was given away at birth, that hurt and I resented my mother. No, I wasn't put in a basket and sent away. I'm no Moses, I'm just Jay, but still today, I have questions that have never been answered. Theories and conclusions fill my mind of why and how could she abandon me? She must have not known how talented I would be, how knowledgeable I would become. I've been telling myself these things since I was young enough to believe them, and I still want to believe them. It seems that no matter how far I've come, my past is still lurking. Somehow salt will get thrown in open wounds and it still hurts me. For example, one of my biggest pet peeves is getting stopped while walking down the street and being told that I look just like somebody else. Since I have 6 or 7 biological brothers and sisters, and I'm in Arizona, but I was born in California, so I'm only one state away. Yes, it is possible that today you saw someone who looked just like me. And that sucks, because I never have. In moments like that, I feel so much hatred. I feel so betrayed when I was raised by Tatums, but my last name is Rogers. I feel so helpless when I go to the doctor and he asks, "In your family, has there ever been a history of cancer?" Sorry, doc, but I can't answer, because I don't know my family. The little bit of sanity that I do have always gets lost when I reflect on this situation. Maybe if I would have been a little more attractive when the doctors cleaned me up, maybe she would have looked in my eyes a second longer than she had, and maybe she would have second-guessed her decision to give me up. Maybe if she would have known I'd be ambitious, that I would be vicious against my competition when it comes to achieving my dreams. Maybe she would have seen a little bit of herself in me, and maybe she would have figured out a way that we could all survive, a way for us to all coexist together. But since she didn't, I'll probably never get any of my answers, but I'll probably always have these questions. And just as much as I hate getting stopped on the street, I also hate second guessing. I can't stand not knowing the facts, but I can't let the fact that I may never know hold me back. And at the end of the day, I know that God has a plan for me, which is greater than any insanity I have inflicted upon myself. It is greater than any depression that I have succumbed to. My journey is not defined by the pain that I have come through, but the destiny that I have come to. Just as Moses doubted that he could lead a nation, I too often doubt my abilities, but I know that I will be equipped with what I need to act diligently. What he has for me, no one can take away, and that's a thought that I have never let stray from my mind, because the plan that he has for me is one of a kind, and I don't want to make excuses when it comes to fulfilling mine. Although I have yet to find myself, I know I will in due time, because every January to December I'm still searching, and even though it still hurts when comparisons get made when I'm seen on the street, I can't let that defeat me. I can't let the hate build up and beat me. My past is full of events that merely took place. They do not make or break me. They don't define who I was, nor do they define who I am. The first chapter of Moses pretty much allowed me to dig deeper into some of the things that happened to me personally. So I was able to relate my personal experiences with the story that Romao had portrayed within his book about what Moses went through as well. So
say the emotional mindset that it put you in preparing to write it. You know, when you went down to it where you like, damn, I already got a lot of this on my chest, I'm about to go hard for it, and then you have to go back and take some stuff out, or go back and like dress it up a little bit, just to kind of not necessarily channel the anger, but kind of not even anger, just whatever the emotion was. How did you take whatever emotion you felt from the book in order to put that into the chapter?
The Moses chapter brought out, well, from an emotional aspect, I feel like it brought out a little bit of anger, but it also brought out relief, because I was able to see how God's graffiti, well, how he described in God's graffiti how biblical characters could actually relate to my life, how closely knit that it actually was. I'm Tatum. I'm 21 years old. I currently go to Arizona State University. I'm a senior. I will graduate in December 2014, and I'm currently studying communication. I love to write poetry, love to perform, so shout out to Ramal Toon for giving us this opportunity.